into dogs. Why? Because science, I guess. That's what his excuse is for everything pretty much these days. Justin Goodman is here from the White Coat Waste Project, and he's the VP of Public Policy. Justin, thank you for being
White
here
Coat Waste.
Thanks for having me.
Pet projects.
Justin, tell us about this latest
They don't need
testing on
money
dogs
for.
that you've uncovered.
It's waste.
And I want to remind our
Taxpayer
audience
wasted money.
last time we heard about Tony Fauci testing on dogs.
This is how evil these people are.
Eat the heads off of beagles, faces off of beagles until they bled to death, until they died. What a horrific, torturous way to go. And still we've been given no explanation for this, and there's been no mention of it at all by the government that pays this man to be the highest paid government employee ever in the history of America. So,
and I called the NIH and AMA to see why he even has a fucking medical license.
Addicted to spending, and dogs and taxpayers are paying the price, unfortunately. Our most recent FOIA, Freedom of Information Act investigation exposed how the NIH, specifically the National Institutes of Drug Abuse, spent nearly $2.5 million to purchase 6-month-old puppies, have them strapped into jackets that infuse cocaine directly into their veins, and then repeatedly force-feed them experimental drugs to see, just like the photo you're showing right now, and force-fed them experimental drugs to see what the interaction would be between the drugs and the cocaine. At the end of the experiments, the dogs were either killed or they were recycled into other wasteful experiments like these. And as you mentioned, these are only the latest atrocities that we've exposed in our Beaglegate investigation. We previously found that Dr.
I
Fauci
pray that God
NIH
kills these animal killers,
these dogs alive, infesting dogs with ticks,
because they deserve to die.
That's already preventable and treatable, and then killing the dogs even though they're healthy and they can be adopted out. And also using dogs as essentially heartworm factories where they're growing heartworms in dogs, killing the dogs, and then using the heartworms in other experiments. Now, all at taxpayer expense, we're talking
these are
over
psychopaths.
$10 million if you combine all these projects together, and this is really just the tip of the iceberg.
This is nonsensical to anyone out there listening. It makes no sense at all. There has to be, I mean, there are other people that work in the lab. I mean, I believe Tony Fauci is a murderous sadist, so it doesn't surprise me that he would do this to dogs when he's doing this to people, or at least advocating it and keeping the truth from people that has killed them. But so that doesn't surprise me at all. But there are a lot of people that work in these labs. There are people that he's buying the dogs from. What is the stated reason scientifically for any of these experiments? Can you just give us an idea?
Yeah, absolutely. For the recent